Lord gave me a prophecy last year or so, or 2 years ago, that Trump will not be re-elected. America should not joke with the next election because they always support the opponent of the current president.
Breaking news, US election 2020. Joe Biden wins the presidency. Joe Biden has won the race to become the next US president, defeating Donald Trump following a cliffhanger vote count after Tuesday's election. Mr. Biden has won the key battleground of Pennsylvania, propelling him over the 270 electoral college vote threshold required to clinch the White House.
America should not joke with the next election because they always support the opponent of the current president.
A true oracle is known when his words come to pass. Prophecy.
And then we have this.
We should pray and change it. Because if that happens, then the world is finished. If that happens, that the current president of America doesn't come back, the world is finished. Because I saw that, and God told me we should pray to change it. That's it. We should pray and change that. We should pray and change it. Because if that happens, then the world is finished. If that happens, that the current president of America doesn't come.
So this is basically
we should
one of the so-called prophecy they always talk about. There's always this type of things they say. They are so good in doing these things. Is they try to. It is basically predicting something. I think there is a guy on I saw on YouTube the other day. He's known for predicting stuff to happen. Even there's a time he made a terrible mistake. He made a very terrible mistake in his prediction. And if we should be calling people like Apostle Suleman a pastor, it means that that same man who predicts Donald Trump, let me see if I can find him on YouTube. Let's see. Let's say man predicts let's say election. Yeah, this man right here. This man, he also basically predicts election from a get-go before it's really happened. So if we should be calling people like Apostle Suleman or any other pastors out there, this man is also a pastor, because a lot of the things he said really happened. And and a lot of things he also said never happened, his predictions. And so as Apostle Suleman, there are a lot of things these people predict a long time ago. These men that call themselves man of God, even Apostle Suleman, he predict a lot of things that never happened. It never come to pass. So we are stuck in the middle of who are these kind of people. Basically, they never really, and it really comes down to you to figure out, just like the scripture said about I think it was Mark, where he said, for false Christ and false prophet to arise and perform signs and wonders, and to lead astray if possible the elect. So there are people who obviously come out and say, okay, you have to be a pastor before you can able to read the scripture, even if they don't say it that way, but it really is the way they are saying it as. And I can basically tell you that you don't have to be a pastor before you know how to read the Bible, or you may call it scripture. You don't have to be a pastor. It is you can go to school, for example, now, and your teachers they tell you to read a certain book, or maybe on a computer, to be able to understand something. Maybe you're doing exams, so you can be able to understand it. You can tell them you're not a teacher, so you can read to understand. It doesn't make no sense. And this